Hello!
Hello.
Guess who still isn't even fully awake, and I'm on my third cup of coffee.
You need some sleep.
No. Anyways, how's everybody doing? That includes everyone
Probably
in
won't be here for long,
Alright.
but I'm just saying hi.
Alright. Well, how is everyone doing today?
I don't know.
You don't know. Hell is that supposed to mean? Anyways, I have a few things lined up for today, and you have also read the title of this stream correctly. I have gotten early access to a game that apparently will be releasing its demo pretty soon here. Actually, in the next couple of days, it should be launching on Steam. There will be a demo for it. It's called Sheeple. And by the description of it on Steam, it's a very interesting concept. And I managed to get early access to it because a friend of mine apparently is friends with the developer of that game. And the developer and I literally talked last night. They sent me over a key to activate the playtest for it. And I'm going to show it off on stream here, because why the hell not? I want to play new games, and it's only happened once before, and the last time I did it, it was the quickest game of all time, so I cannot wait to play this. It'll be a very interesting experience. It is a demo. It's an early access demo, so it's probably not going to be too much, but I'm probably going to be going through a whole bunch of really wacky stuff anyways, given my tendency of fucking things up in games.
Not forgetting when you softlocked SlarPG.
I didn't softlock SlarPG. I didn't. I just got lost in the Neon Labyrinth, okay? I just got lost.
I think we're thinking about different instances.
By the way, I don't think I got softlocked in SlarPG. Did I? I don't fucking know. Anyways, I got a few things lined up for today. Also, behold, new stream avatar.
Let's give it a peep this.
La 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 la. There we go.
Hang on.
Peep this, that looks awesome.
I finally updated the stream avatar.
Okay.
I had no idea what to do, so I just put myself in Pink's outfit. I don't give a shit. So the werecat has been shot dead. We now are back to normal.
Yay! Yeah, you've had the werecat avatar for like months since Halloween.
To be
ended.
fair, I did like the werecat avatar, it was pretty good, but also this looks good too.
Yeah.
It's nice to change things up every now and then.
The funny thing is that I literally just decided to whip it up this morning because I was like, I've had the werecat for a while. I need to change things up. Mad Mew Mewification,
like,
exactly.
You should have like a rotation of things to use, a bit like how Nightmind has like seasonal avatars. Like one month he's a bunny, 1 month he's a cat.
I'll probably see if I still have the werecat around, because that'll probably be a Halloween thing. But as of right now, I'm pink now, so there's that. Anyways, I got things lined up for today. All right, funny things, interesting things that I find particularly noteworthy. Funny thing that Oscar's now here, because we're about to take a look at his video first. Are you wearing armor? No, I'm wearing fucking Mad Mew Mew's outfit. Also, am I streaming to the fucking server? No, I am not streaming to the... I'm not streaming to the server. I am not streaming to the server, god damn it. I should probably do that. It'd probably be a good idea now, wouldn't it? Also, I forgot to leave a like on this one. I already left my comment. Curse of Project Creation hits another, because I saw this intro here. And, yeah, I feel this quite heavily. Sorry if my audio is still ass. It's fine, it's fine. It could be fixed up, probably. I don't know. Anyways.
Man, this video is taking long to finish. But luckily, I'm so close to finishing it. Hopefully, nothing bad happens when I just
500 fucking crashes in one blue screen. Yep, that happened to me a lot before I got the RAM boost at the very least. Admittedly, I've only really managed to process one video with the RAM boost so far, so I don't know how future projects are gonna go, but I think they might go significantly smoother because I'm not using fucking NVIDIA screen capture software that causes every single fucking screen recording to take up like 10 times the amount of space as like a similarly length and fucking quality sized version from OBS would take up. I don't know words. I don't know words right now. But basically rendering fucking sucks, alright? It's usually a pain in the ass. So, I understand that. Drown yourself in the digital lake!
no fuck, I'm doing another one. Hello, everyone.
I feel like that's just kind of, me with, what I decided to do recently, because I realized that I wouldn't be able to get a fucking Glass Weaver. I thought I was gonna be able to get it done by last week. And then I realized that I wanted to do a little bit more with it, mainly in the form of the animation stuff that I've been doing, and I realized, holy shit, it's already the end of the fucking week. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get it done by this next week, so I'll just go through my backlog of various recordings and see what I can make. I guarantee it'll probably be, entertaining, and plus, I need to get back into editing. I haven't edited anything in fucking forever. I need to do that again. So that way I don't, like, suddenly forget what the hell I'm doing. But, speaking of animation, I already showed this off on my community page, but yes. The Neon Beast flies now. To give you guys an idea, this took me... And there's another flying sprite that I had to do for something else. Also for the Neon Beast, but for something else that the Neon Beast does. Both of those collectively took about, like, 3 hours, because I did not know what the fuck I was doing, and because of the fact that the first frame is literally just a draw over of a screenshot from my sketchbook, I had to basically kind of do guesswork on the rest of the frames for the wings. Which that was fun to do. And then, like, halfway through, I was like, it looks stiff. It needs more motion to it. And then I realized, oh shit, I could just be lazy and put a blur there, so that way it doesn't look like a fucking machine. And there we go. And now we have that. And it took way too goddamn long.
Frames.
Yeah, it took way too long to put all that together. But, thankfully, I don't think I will have any more sprites where I have to do anything lengthy like this for the rest of the episode. Maybe. I'm saying maybe. Put an asterisk right next to that, and that leads to a thing saying, this is not guaranteed, it might take however the fuck long it takes. It'll come out eventually, trademark, alright? It'll happen. Don't worry.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and I am a fish.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And also another thing too, I've been fucking talking about how I was gonna make a Saint Solus video, and then I keep on forgetting to do that. So fuck it, I'll make the Saint Solus video, and I'll have that be released after I have the Ancients Awakened Classic video done. All right, how about that? How does that sound for everybody that's waiting for the Saint Solus video? It's coming out after Ancients Awakened Classic, so there you go. There's your time frame. So whenever that video is out, you know that the next one is at least 90% guaranteed to be Saint Solus. Oh, wow. Speak of the devil. Hey there, Dan. Yeah, after Ancients Awakened Classic, I'm gonna finally fucking put together a script for the Saint Solus video.
A break stuck to my mouth. Ah!
Oh, what the hell
Get
happened?
off. Oh, sometimes when you're, like, biting into a sandwich or something, the bread sticks to the roof of your mouth. It
Oh,
did
that's-
that for me, and I was like, ah,
Oh,
no,
that sucks.
detach.
Yeah, that's rough. I hate that. Especially
Yeah.
with peanut butter, that shit sucks.
I don't even eat peanut butter. I don't really like the taste.
Fair enough.
Oscar. Mysterious characters always seem to fascinate us.
Are you in the middle of Florida? Oh wait, no, wait, this can't be Florida because there's too much snow and ice around. Why? I think this alligator's a little bit lost. How the fuck did they end up all the way over in Canada?
Holiday. Don't judge him.
The Floridian beast took a vacation.
It's either due to the character's origin, goals, personality, anything. I guess the best example of a mysterious character are G-Man from Half-Life, Richard from
Good
Hotline
choice.
Miami, and Gaster from Delta.
I don't know anything about this guy, but yeah, those two are, Can you tell I'm still not fully awake? These two right here, that I at least know of, are pretty solid choices. Because we still don't know what the fuck G-Man is doing, and I'm at least 70% sure that Gaster probably doesn't have much lore significance.
Probably not.
Room and Undertale. I mean, hell, the most recent
Sup, V? Welcome. Anyways, we're taking a look at funny mystery stuff first.
example of mysterious character is this guy, who appears the most recent.
Yes! John Rod! Finally, John Rod! My beloved! I don't know what the fuck! I don't know what the fuck he does, but I love John Rod. Johniel Roddington, fantastic.
in JoJo part where he just showed up and killed one of the main villains and just leave.
Here, those the damn Mew Mew pink earbells. Yes, I've dressed myself as Mew Mew right now. For right now, I've retired the werecat that I've been using for the past several months, so I've updated the avatar a little bit. Same thing with the general stream thumbnail. You'll notice that it's different today. Oh yeah, by the way, Gogurt Yuri in chat, that's the friend that knows the person who made the game that we're going to be playing later on here. Say hello to V. She does, oh my god, I'm so bad. I'm bad at remembering things. I haven't been here in a while. I haven't been here in a while, and I've already fucked up. Fantastic. I'm gonna go jump out the window now. Anyways. Anyways, it doesn't really drop by all too often, but they're usually pretty amazing to have around. So that's why you'll see that they're already blue, despite, you know. Sheep, I love sheeps. You'll notice that there's probably not too many sheeps going on. Why did Dan send me Hatsune Rod Miku? We have John Rod Miku. I'm an OG, yeah, exactly.
How much Riz from this image?
He still doesn't know his name.
I'm being serenaded
No.
by an outline of Hatsune Miku.
Brilliant. Currently programming a Rain World mod background scene. Oh yeah, oh yeah. They're also working on Rain World projects. They do Rain World things. Check out their channel. They upload Rain World stuff if you're interested. Do that now, please. Speaking of which, I should probably I need to play The Watcher. I just remembered I got the Watcher DLC and never fucking played it. I need to play The Watcher. That's gonna be next stream. I'm gonna play Watcher next stream. I'll also probably see how well I do with Rain World on a controller, so that'll be good. Right. Fuck. I'm bad. I'm bad at things. Let's have a watch, exactly. Give tenor. Rain rolled on a controller, so goated. Yeah, I hope that I at least do better than I at least I remember doing with Rain rolled before I figured out how to get this fucking doohickey-ass PlayStation controller to actually work on my computer. Hopefully it at least still works, it should. I mean, Silksong worked fine, so it should be too bad.
Yeah, Rocky, he probably gonna name it after a very niche song. However, unlike those characters who are very well talked about, this character is so mysterious, so confusing that the company who even made him wasn't even allowed to talk about him for years.
Not even the company could say anything? That's... Okay, you had me interested.
And we're
Show them the image I'm sending you. It hasn't showed up yet. Or did you post in the... I'm scared of what you're sending me.
Fuck off, antivirus shit. Fuck off. Go away.
Alright, I'll be patient, There we go. Ooh. Purple. I guess there's a look at what they're doing. Let me get a zoom in on this. Let me get a zoom in on this. That's probably a bit too enhanced, but purple. I'll be honest, I still have no idea what I'm looking at, but presumably I'm also going to be getting a bit of a look-see on that one, because... yeah. Things, future. Keep an eye out. I have connections. I don't know how to word this morning, in case you can't... I'm still... this coffee is not doing shit.
Can I have it then? Can I steal the coffee?
No!
You're so mean to me. This is
My
domestic
coffee! I
violence.
made it myself! I made it for me! It's mine!
I'm gonna come over there with a really, comically long, crazy straw, and I'm gonna slap it out of your cup.
Yeah, sure. You can try. I'll have a pair of scissors ready.
Scissors can't cut plastic, can they?
I have, like, those kitchen scissors. They can, like, cut anything, okay? You can put adamantium in front of those
Oh
things
yeah,
and
I'm
it can
doomed
cut right
then.
through.
I'm screwed.
Yeah.
I'm so screwed.
And even if that doesn't work, I could just do the London method.
Oh yay.
Yeah, I have knives. I'm a chef, you know? Well, not really professional, but I cook!
I'm a chef too, damn it!
Knives! Anyways.
Fair enough.
Knife
Came
fight!
from a fighting game.
No!
For those who know what game.
Sorry, it's a...
Don't try this at home, kids!
Like, once again, thank you, YouTube Auto-Translate, for translating garlic naan to garlic naan. Brilliant! Let me guess, chicken tikka masala gets translated to chicken tikka masala! Fuck are you translating, YouTube? Most useless fucking feature ever! Fucking Grok GPT ass fucking translation. God, that's another thing that I still have to fucking make. My obligatory I bitch about fucking YouTube because they don't know what the hell they're doing video, because, surprisingly enough, I have yet to make one on this channel. Have you checked Break Room today? No, I have not. I gotta... I scrolled right past it. What? Okay, let me read out what Dan apparently experienced with YouTube this morning. My ad block was still loading while my browser was starting up, but the first thing I see while a YouTube page was loading was a fucking skeleton arm coming out of the ground below a woman and trying to take off the clothes. Why the fuck are you doing this? This is exactly why I've had ad block for years, you degenerate fuckwits. Never force me to watch that dog shit again. What kind of advertisement is that? What is it advertising?
No, I am not joking. I get worse than this. I get worse ads off YouTube for this. And half of them are AI generated with AI voices.
Of course they're AI generated. I can't even say I'm surprised by that. What I'm more surprised... Actually, I can't even say I'm surprised by that. It's just... It just happens. It just happens, I guess. YouTube moderation team needs to get their shit together. I saw an ad of a cat farting while moving hips. Okay, well, I could have gone my entire life without knowing that ad exists, but I also could have gone my entire life without knowing that there was an advertisement on YouTube of a skeleton trying to strip somebody. So, to be fair, there's a lot of things that I wish I didn't know. And now I've learned 2 of them.
Talk about, you already know who, but for those who don't, allow me to introduce...
You're right, I don't play fighting games. Well, actually... Okay, let me correct that. I haven't played fighting games in a long time. It's been like fucking 10 years since I've last touched one, and that was like Mortal Kombat 9 on the PlayStation Vita. I still have 2 different PlayStation Vitas. I still have those relics of a time long past. I don't even know... Well, I know one of them probably doesn't work anymore because the internal screen is broken. The other one, I don't even know if it works anymore because I haven't plugged that shit in like fucking years.
Is to a character named K999. And why he's the most interesting / mysterious character I have ever encountered. So enough wait, let's go into it. Let's start this video off
Thank you, Gerson.
with introducing who is K999, or K49 for short. K49 is introduced at the end of the second story arc of the Ness saga of King of Fighters. An evil cartel called Ness wanted global domination and used the, at the time, captured Kyo Kasakage to create an army of clones. In result, they created K-Dash, the main character, Chrysalid, the main boss, and KO 1 and 2. Take a wild guess who they're named from. After K-Dash portrayed Ness, they sent out Cooler Diamond, a girl with ice powers, to try to stop him. After that didn't work, Ness decided to go back to the drawing board and use Kyo DNA one last time to create their final clone. This would be their 9,999 Clio clone, hence the name K49.
Okay, so that's where we get to our main guy here. So what I'm gathering from here is that it's a fighting game about clones. I still don't really understand anything about fighting game lore, but okay, interesting. And Neil has DM'd me that apparently he used to almost get just straight up porn of anime girls in those fucking gacha games. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh my god, don't remind me.
Thanks, YouTube. Please change.
On top of him being a clone, basically him having the same Kusanagi flame with Kyo, but also a biomechanical implant. That let him fire a gun, create barriers, and invaded the screen with light. However, the only downside
Excuse me? He could do fucking what now? Alright, yeah. What?
is that he's very psychotic. He does not care about his superior's command or his well-being. so long if he meant to kill his opponent. And of course, him being a fighting game character, he does have a rival with K-Dash, considering him a weakling and beneath them. Alongside
regardless of that awful start to the day, I can't wait to play games with my friend later.
with Angel, Cola, and her handler Foxy, the team entered the King of Fighters tournament to take down NAS enemies once and for all. After K49 figured out his origin as a clone, he freaked out and injured Foxy and left Kula to drown. And he rides off to the sunset with Angel, the only person that he's considered a friend.
Oh, that is some epilepsy stuff right there. That kind of hurt my eyes.
So that was K49, the most interesting fighting game character I have seen. Sadly, this is
older games. They probably, let's be honest here. Back then, they probably thought epilepsy was a dish in France or something. He will say anti-spiral. Fuck you. I'll be dead honest. I don't even think I've seen anyone comment that in at least a year. And I still don't understand why it even became a thing in the first place. What did it even mean? Like, are people just running out of things to comment? Like, they couldn't just comment first like a regular idiot?
This is probably his only appearance since he never showed up to another game. And y'all wondering why.
SNK epilepsy sounds delicious. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, well, I see there's one more thing I forgot to show you. And this is related to One Is Ultimate, and...
Same thing for Fix Mojang Bedrock. Oh, that one I've at least seen on just, like, random fucking YouTube posts. That one... I don't know why that breached containment, to be completely honest.
Oh my god, the frickin' Fix Mojo Bedrock has become so fucking annoying because it's just like... It is spammed on the most random, unrelated posts.
I shit you not, I saw a post about fucking Deltarune, Chapter 5, like some sort of flowery meme or something like that. Literally the first thing that shows up on my phone is Fix Mojang Bedrock. I'm like, what the fuck are you commenting? This isn't-
Comment on the actual Minecraft channel, Fix Mojang Bedrock, if you're gonna be a retard about it.
Maybe chill with that, but yeah, exactly. Fucking... God. What the fuck? Excuse me, what did he do?
And
The fuck? Reminds me of the Adventure Time episode where Finn had the grass sword and he got his arm ripped off by it.
You know, I can kind of see
Does anyone
that.
remember that episode?
Kind of. It's been a while since I've last watched Adventure Time.
Yeah. It was before, yeah.
although you
Burn
might be
was the thing.
confused on this because it just seemed like a regular like super. But allow me to show you another clip from Akira, and you probably might know what this problem is.
Why did he go for the balls? Why did he go for the balls first?
Let me grab them balls. I don't think that's where you're supposed to grab there, buddy. He looks like fucking Colossus.
You know. Yeah. Kind of looks like a tumor. Like, what is this?
Why did it go full screen? That's not what I wanted.
Oh yes, PR to say
Too
that
bad.
K49 is just a massive Akira reference, which isn't a bad thing or anything. Plenty of SNK character are referenced to other foreign media. I mean, hell, one of the most obvious reference is Ryu.
Let me guess, Dan probably only joined just to do the Colossus laugh. Alright, fair enough.
Yes, he did.
Fair enough, checks out.
Which is supposed to be a reference for
Checks out for the Azrael Dan Yami appearance.
Ryu from Streets. As not to forget about Akira been referenced multiple times in different foreign medias. However, K49 is basically across the line. That giant arm of his is just one of many, since every single special movie halves are named after lines from Akira. His voice actor, Nozomi Masaki, also voiced Tetsuo from Akira. He has special dialogue with one of the Kyo clones, Kusanagi, who also voiced Kaneda voice actor from Akira. K49's entire character is just one big massive Kira reference and not a subtle one. Following King of Fighters 2002, the game will get a re-release as King of Fighters 2002 Ultimate Match. It's basically a different character or fan favorite who originally didn't make the rosters. However, the only character that was quote-unquote removed was K49. No other character managed to get the same treatment as him, and immediately got everyone questioning why did they do this to begin with. To make it even weirder, SNK will later update their website to remove anything that references or mentions K49.
That is weird. So wait, just for this, when they did this re-release, right? What I'm trying to gather here is that when they did this re-release, any mentions of the original K49 thing was just kind of... It was just kind of wiped from existence for some reason. Like, why would they do that? What? So just out of nowhere. Okay, that... Like, I can at least... Like, at least with the G-Man and Gaster at the very least, we at least have, like, maybe some hints that they even existed, but, like, you know, obviously the developer plays into that. This one is just, like, kind of like the complete opposite. They introduce this character and then out of nowhere it's just like, what do you mean? This character didn't exist. What are you talking about? It's not there.
In this place, we get a new character called Nameless, and he is the 999 Kyo clone, but the only difference is that he's born on Mars and given a special glove to control his firepower, and was in love with a girl who named Isol, who have ice powers, then later died and living inside of his glove.
Huh?
Call now and receive a free toaster for your sandwich.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Call now and receive a free toaster for your sandwich.
So they might...
Okay, yeah, sure, valid reaction.
Yeah, that's...
I too sizzled my hand when I met with something incomprehensible.
Yeah, hang on, I actually have a sandwich maker. Let me go do
No,
that.
don't! Why did Neil send me iron deficiency? What is this?
Iron deficiency.
All of the grace of a ballerina! Just... Oh my god! Yeah, hang on, I'll send it to you, Dan.
Dan, if you think that's bad, then...
32 degrees, that's pretty wild.
Yeah, the highest over here in the UK, right now, where I am, is like 27 degrees. I'm not sure what that is in correlation to, like, American temperature, but, you know.
Can't wait for the cold to come back, exactly. I genuinely cannot wait until winter.
Genuinely.
K49, K-Dash, and Kula's backstory into one single character. Doesn't get even worse from here? Well, yes, because after Ultimate Match, he's also never appeared ever again. K49 wasn't just ignored by the company. They went scorched earth regarding the whole existence of K49. The developer refused to give comment when asked about K49, and when they do, they were cryptic and vague as to what's going on and why he was removed. To make it even weirder is when the time to make a psychic pleader for all the King of Fighter character, K49 entry is just this. Blacked out, little information given to you.
Huh?
Sorry, I'm only half paying attention.
What the fuck happened to the guy?
You'd think that the character did something
Oh, no,
wrong,
I
but
wasn't-
no,
I wasn't
SNK
paying attention.
still didn't give us an answer why he was removed. By the time that King of Fighter 14 was released, Angel made it back to the game, and both in game and the manga, K49 wasn't just ignored, the whole event was altered, so now Angel was present with Kula and Foxy. In some of the artwork of King of Fighter 14, anytime that KO49 appeared, either he was altered, edited out, covered up, or just erased. And that includes to the official team mess
Oh god, it's hot. I
too.
gotta turn the
When
fan
people
on.
reached out
Oh.
I'm surprised you don't have the fan on already.
No, I
That's what
only
the King of
use
Fire-
it like if I really need to, because most of the time it's kind of because I don't want to like use up too much power. Because you know, electricity bill.
Fair enough.
What the
All-Star
fuck?
Twitter account, all the answers were either
Oh, okay.
scripted or just pretend that K49 doesn't even exist. It was treated as an open secret that you weren't allowed to mention K49. However, small reference to him still appears every now and again. In Days of Memory, a King of Fighter dating game, Angel is presented a plushie of K49. And then, after that, Falcon, one of the series artists, was making of the King of Fighter character in order, and when it's time for K49's turn, he insists a random guy wear a big green hoodie that basically obscured whether or not if this really is K49. When asked about the character, Falcon himself will make this situation even stranger by saying it wasn't the reason what we think. And the reason is very strange. The answer that everyone assumed was correct was, well, they run into legal trouble with the company who own Akira, Toho, or
Well, I mean, yeah, that would be the assumption there with all the references to Akira, but my main guess is that's probably some even wackier stuff, isn't it?
the creator Kakihito Otomo. However, according to SNK, both of them don't really have a problem with it. There is definitely a reason why SNK had to shove a character that they admit to have a fast fan base and was considered a rival with K-Dash. But then, 20 years later after his final appearance, suddenly a new character just appeared. This is Cronin, the new playable character in King of Fighter 15, and it took about as long he's been on screen for people to suspect that this is K49. The stance, the super, I mean, sure, the hair is very different, but this is definitely K49. And once you beat the game with him, Angel and Kula, Angel confirms it that this is definitely K49, finally out of hiding and ready for more fighting. So the next obvious question is, what the hell is going on? After
My main well, the answer to that is...
Tomfoolery!
the answer to that one is, I don't fucking know.
Chrono reveal, SNK went on to confirm that the legal
Explain
trouble
to Daddy
that
Bubble
they
how
assumed they
bad
had
thing.
Don't say that.
was false.
I love saying
SNK never received backlash from Toho for the character, and they never once tried to get him removed.
Nuh-uh. Fuck you mean, nuh-uh?
No way,
So was
Jose!
trying to use K49 all along, but that leads to
No
more
way, no
questions.
how.
Why do you go all this trouble when there's no reason to? Probably the explanation why K49 wasn't used as much is because he was created on U.S.S, the company who purchased King of Fighter after SNK went through his many bankruptcies. However, that argument just go out the window when you discover that the other character that was introduced in King of Fighter 2001 experienced the same thing. And plus, King of Fighter 2001 and 2002 are still purchasable in modern console, which I have to remind you, those are the only games that have K49. If there was a big legal problem surrounding the character, why would they still be able to sell games with him in it? Another explanation that people have is the whole K49 controversy was a way to SNK was trying to build up hype for his eventual return, which is somewhat believable.
I mean, I guess it would make sense. Also, am I about to see Aqua fucking blow herself up?
Yes.
Nuclear bombs.
So that was K49. Probably the most, mysterious character that I found very interesting to talk about. Originally, I was supposed to make a list of fighting game characters that I found interesting. However, with K49, or rather Cronin specifically, it so interests me that he needs its own standalone video. So yeah, that's the video. Apology for not uploading the mouth-washing video. That video is taking so long to finish, and the amount of crashes that video do is so much that I decided to make this video instead. So yeah. So enough said.
Yeah, that happens.
Then see ya, I guess.
Oh, and that's how it ends. Wonderful.
And oh, look at that, your stream's right there, and the suggestions.
Cool, we can have the Infinity Room. Infinity Room? Cool, we can have the Infinity Room. Infinity Room? Cool, we can have the Infinity Room. Behold, infinity. Infinity Room.
Behold the
Have the
infinity.
have the infinite. Infinity.
Behold the
Have the
infinity.
have the infinite. Infinity. Hang on, let me get the.
Behold the
Have the
infinity.
have the infinite. Hang on, let me get the.
Behold the
Have the infinite. Have the infinite. Hang on, let me get the. Have the infinite. Fraud third disintegration loop. This is fraud third disintegration loop. I can't fucking talk. This is fraud third disintegration. I can't fucking talk. This is fraud third disintegration. I can't fucking talk. Alright, anyways, fucking. I gotta. Okay, we're gonna stop that real quick before everyone's head explodes. Because, apparently I missed this video. Second Sphinx Theory. I have no idea what this is about. But, I love making fun of pseudo-archaeology, so we're doing this. Cold Experience Requiem. Yeah, exactly, just the infinite death loop. Anyways, I don't know what the second Sphinx Theory is, but, I'm interested, and I want to know more. Well, I guess this is still during the arc, oh yeah, this was a couple weeks ago, so I guess this was before, Milo got his shit together and managed to put something more presentable together. Another Sphinx hit the theory.
2:08 p.m. somewhere.
We're 20 seconds into the video, Milo, and you're already... You know what? Fair. I'm not going to join you for this one because it's still too early for me, and I would rather be sober while playing a new game, so...
Where's the fun in that?
You see, I just don't want to drink today. Also, good job, Milo.
The power of alcoholism.
Any day now, Milo.
How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another video.
Oh, we're just getting straight into it! Not even like an introduction to what it is that we're talking about. You just go straight to the title card. Alright, I'm in.
haven't even started the video, and I'm already sweaty and covered in beer. Par for the course for 2:08 on a Wednesday, but at least this time the camera's rolling. What are we talking about today? A couple weeks ago, a viewer sent me an article from the New York Post called "Second Sphinx Buried Under Sand Suggests Megastructure Below the Pyramids of Giza." I don't...
Huh? Of course, it's another fucking Egyptian megastructure theory, whatever. I'm tired of... What is... There's no megastructures in Egypt aside from, I guess, the pyramids, but, like, what would be the point? What are they talking about? I'm already lost. What? Also, fucking course it comes from the New York Post. Of course it comes from the New York Post. I shouldn't even be surprised. It's a fucking New York Post. They will literally post anything there. No matter how fucking batshit stupid it is over there, they'll just post anything. The writers over at the New York Post, they don't even do their jobs properly. They just mash their head onto a keyboard, and then their editors just go like, yeah, sure, that's good, just do that. They're literally just like that entire thought experiment of, like, monkeys on a typewriter, except, you know, instead of them writing Shakespeare, it's writing any kind of coherent thought.
I don't know why I expected the New York Post to tell me anything worth reading.
My most coherent thought right now is, food and wife.
And all I could think of was, oh, god damn it, it happened again.
Wife fight back, kill wife. Wife gone. Think about wife.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Giza power plant conspiracy. That was also a thing. I still cannot believe that, like, my main question to, like, the people who think that there's, like, more pyramid beneath the pyramids, I just have a simple question to ask them. How the fuck did they deal with the sand? Like, have you tried... Like, have you ever tried to work with sand that's dry as fuck?
Yes! It's horrible! I hate the feeling of sand. It gets all under your nails, and then you have to sort of chew your fingernails for like half a minute to get it all out.
Yeah, exactly, but there's also the added thing of, it usually falls back into place if you try and push it out of the way too much. There's also that added fact. So how the fuck could they have built anything below the sand? I feel like it would have just been a huge waste of time and effort.
Like, once a year, like clockwork, the mainstream media will pick up some really stupid archaeology conspiracy theory that will suddenly become way more popular than any actual archaeology that happened that year. And me, as well as every other archaeology science communicator, has to begrudgingly come out of the woodwork and say something about it. You probably remember the example of this from, like, last year, where, you know, researchers found the 2-kilometer tall structures underneath Khafre's pyramid. That story was spread by every gullible moron on the planet to the point where I ended up having to go on Piers Morgan to talk about it.
Yes or no, UFOs have visited Earth and...
Damn, you're really making it big, Milo. You appeared on fucking Piers Morgan.
Governments are keeping it secret.
Sounds cool, man.
Perfect reaction. That's cool, man.
That thing still haunts my nightmares. So when I saw this, I was like, god damn it, not only did this happen again, but also, god damn it, it's in the exact same place as last time. And the moment that I opened this article, I
mean, here's the thing. I can understand people being impressed by the pyramids, but I just have to... I feel like I'd have to... I can only suspend my disbelief so much when it comes to, like, believing that aliens just decide to come down and build giant fucking piles of rocks everywhere that look exactly like how you would imagine a pile of rocks being built, like, so many hundreds of thousands of years ago, right?
Yeah, that doesn't really make much sense, to be honest.
Like, what? Do you think that these, like, aliens are, like, next-level trolls or something like that? They go like, hey, check out these hairless fucks over here. Let's prank him. Let's put a pile of rocks right here. Ha! Like,
Does not compute.
like I just don't understand it. And, like, it's just... How hard is it to believe that, like, people back in the day knew what a fucking chisel was, and that slave labor existed?
I realized why. The reason that this year's clickbait mainstream brain rot is in the same place as last year's clickbait mainstream brain rot is because they were both published by the same fucking guy. That's right, everyone. Filippo Biondi is back for another...
God damn it.
I'll be right back real quick.
Dan, what do you mean by use the original GIF?
Other fucking masterpiece of research, this time with something a little bit less stupid than what he was talking about last year, but still something that absolutely reeks of Filippo's signature bullshit. So in this video, we're gonna be doing a couple things. We're gonna go over this discovery as a whole, have a little look at what different people are saying about it, and how the misinformation human centipede has been treating this research, and finally take a more critical look at this story to
Also, hello, casual Rain World enjoyer, welcome.
see if this is something that is in the far-flung realms of science fiction, or if there's actually a nugget of truth worth exploring beneath the clickbait facade.
I'm gonna place my bets right now. It's going to be very similar to the last weird Egypt theory that we covered probably like several months ago, probably. And it's going to be some stuff that, like, is misinterpreted to the point where somehow they think that, like, the Sphinx are alive or something. I don't know. It could realistically go anywhere. We've talked about conspiracy theories before, and they usually get more batshit every time I talk about them. Oh, well, I see why you might have gotten nuked, Dan, because YouTube is a big fan of the Big Yahoo. Actually, go by Silly World now, no longer Casual Rain World Enjoyer. Alright, you know what? Fair enough. That's honestly less of a mouthful to say. I'll go with that.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Milo Rossi, and today we're going to be talking about the second Sphinx. All right, so I'm going to be totally honest, y'all. I really don't know all that much about this. By the time I was sent this article, I had already seen this thing posted, like, all over the place, and I was just trying to, like, plug my ears and hope that it would go away.
I mean, to be fair, who doesn't agree with Dan?
And when I resigned myself to the inevitability that I had to talk about it, I decided that I was going to wait to read these articles fully until I was on camera. Partly because I think it would be a lot more funny to capture my real reaction.
I'll simply hack the drones they sent my way and redirect them to YouTube HQ. I like how that one didn't get censored. That one didn't get censored.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and
Wonderful.
I am a fish.
Hello.
To them,
Every
and more importantly, because I just really didn't want to do this twice. So we're gonna just start with this, where we're all pretty much on the same playing field, and then I'll get into the analysis later. Look, I'm just trying to stave off a day of research, okay? Second Sphinx, buried under sand, suggests megastructure below the pyramids of Giza. Those little quote marks have never been used more appropriately. All right, this was published March 27th of 2026.
Holy fuck, that is just reminding me how fast this year has gone by. Ouch.
The pyramids of Giza might only be the tip of the iceberg. Italian researchers claim that they might have found signs of a sphinx located beneath the pyramids of Giza, suggesting the existence of a sprawling subterranean citadel.
Huh? Okay, do they have, like, evidence of this supposed second sphinx underneath the sand? Or, like, what? Again, I have to ask, what would the point of making a subterranean citadel beneath piles of dry-ass sand? What would the point of that be? Why would someone do that?
You'll notice that the word researcher is probably going to be used a lot in here. This is because Filippo Boiondi and the others that he worked with, at least on the previous research, are all not archaeologists. This is not, of course, to say that people who don't have a background in archaeology can't have a voice in archaeology. It is instead to say that if you have no experience at all in archaeology and act like you know more than every archaeologist on the planet, chances are you're full of shit. Radar engineer Filippo Biondi. You always know it's good when a major archaeological discovery was found by someone with a just completely random fucking superlative. Radar engineer Filippo Boiondi dropped this alleged historical bombshell during a recent episode of the Matt Beal Limitless podcast.
Of course it's on a podcast. You know what? The only way that this could be discredited further is if it was on fucking Joe Rogan. Did somebody just get fucking raptured?
Yes, it was my Santi.
What the fuck was that? Ah, yeah, somebody
An
gets
amazing
fucking
new soundboard.
somebody gets fucking raptured. me when I get raptured mid-sentence. That was the guy who discovered it, I think.
Oh my god. Dude, we are so fucked. We are so fucked. We are so fucked. Dude, this is a crazy discovery. Where did it come out in a paper? Was it published in a journal? No, bro. Some random fucking guy talked about it on a podcast, so it must be true. This is the same shit that they did with the spirals underneath the pyramids. Y'all remember that?
Spirals.
Oh yeah, it was revealed at a conference. Oh, that sounds pretty convincing, right? A conference, that must be official. The conference was just all the people that made the discovery talking to each other. I know this is rich coming from me, but just having a camera running doesn't make the things you say fucking important. The Matt Beal Limitless podcast, the Daily Mail reported.
I'll be honest, the name Daily Mail sounds very familiar, but not in a good way. P 2 releases in a few days. I'm sorry, fucking what now? What is P 2? Oh my god. There's a game called P. I don't know how to feel about this game's existence. I'm just gonna...
Oh my god. I don't know what's a better reputable source, the Matt Beal Limitless podcast or the Daily Mail. What the fuck is the Matt Beal Limitless podcast? I have never even heard of this. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh,
No.
wow, it's, AI-generated thumbnails.
We love AI-generated thumbnails.
AI-generated
Don't we support
thumbnails,
this?
and primarily featuring other pseudo-archaeologists. Okay, well... Alright, you couldn't get any worse if you tried.
Ah, yes, behold, the reputable sources of the Daily Mail. Do you guys see how insane this is? Do you see how insane it is that I have to be talking about this? Like, you don't need me to explain this one to you.
This is like some sort of like unholy trinity of like the worst fucking like the worst kind of Ouroboros of like complete bullshit here. We have a random bullshit podcast being the source of this, then it being reported by the fucking Daily Mail, and then fucking New York Post talks about it. Like, what the fuck? It's like if you were trying your damnedest to not be taken seriously.
you guys, right? Like, this is ridiculous. We got the New York Post citing the Daily Mail, citing an 80,000 subscriber podcast channel on YouTube full of insane AI.
Centipede.
I should have called it a human centipede, not a Ouroboros. That wasn't the right term, but you get my fucking point. It's basically, Milo just made it for me, but better. As per usual.
I generated thumbnail conspiracy content about Sasquatches and elongated skulls. And the video that all of this comes from has fucking 75,000 views. 75,000 views, and it warranted a publication in the goddamn New York Post. Oh.
Yes, it did, because it's a New York Post, and it will just do anything there. I could probably get a job at the New York Post, but unfortunately, I don't live in New York, so... I don't want to remember the conspirators' names. To be honest, I already completely forgot who the people who supposedly, quote-unquote, discovered the second Sphinx are. It's like fucking Matt Bunghole or something like that. I can't remember his name.
Milo, not that deep, bro. Anyone who has ever told you that the war against science is not that deep, this is where the fuck we are, guys. We've disbanded the National Academy of Science. Scientists are literally fleeing the country, and actual newspapers are publishing actual articles rooted in this bullshit. Whoa, what's up, guys? It's Milo, and I'm...
Is this...
Sweaty, my alter ego, Sweaty Milo, the terrible superhero. Okay, quick little thing I just wanted to add in here is I know I didn't include any footage from this podcast in this episode, and I'm sure there'll be a few comments like, oh, Milo, come on, you're being way too harsh on the guy, give him a break. He asked, you know, he really grilled him, he asked a bunch of hard questions.
I'm gonna take a wild guess, but I have a feeling that this guy is one of those kinds of podcasters that will either try and claim your stuff or strike you down if you critique him.
But I want to counter that with saying that I don't care. This is the whole problem with like the modern like centrist just asking questions people. It doesn't matter if you bring a complete fraud onto your show and grill them with a bunch of questions because you're platforming a complete fucking fraud. And as you can see by the way that the Matt Beal podcast is advertised and structured, it is...
You know, that's also pretty valid. Just don't bother to showcase it. That's also pretty fair.
Is
Fine
very
enough.
Clearly implicitly promoting these ideas.
Correct.
Matt Beal is not someone with a scientific background inviting Boyandi on in order to break down his theory and disprove it. He's a layman who knows that the success of his show is directly contingent on how sensationalized the bullshit is that he platforms. We see this mentality all the time with pseudoscience and anti-intellectualism. Like, think about the fucking Jubilee debates. You know, they'll have like, you know, one white supremacist versus, you know, 20 normal fucking people. It's like, I don't give a shit how many hard-hitting questions you ask. You platformed the fucking guy. Now, obviously, this is not that. That's a very hyperbolic, facetious example, but...
I gotta go all the way around.
That's not what I wanted to do. Why did I just hear Markiplier? I just heard Markiplier.
You're hearing things. You're going crazy.
I've been watching too many of his streams lately. I'm starting to hear Markiplier in the background.
Yes! He is coming for you.
Markipliers. Hello, everybody. My name is Multiplayer. Fuck.
Platformed the fucking
He's gonna
guy.
silent
now,
rap
obviously,
for
this
you.
is not that. That's a very hyperbolic, facetious example. But even if I'm being as charitable as possible and saying that Matt was trying to, you know, be the critical mind in the room, as you can see through the tone of all the publicity that this podcast gained, it didn't fucking work. So whether it's Matt Beal platforming this guy or Joe Rogan platforming an anti-vaxxer, you don't get to hide behind a few tame questions to make it seem like you're the voice of reason in the room. Jesus, I can't fucking believe that. We just live in the stupidest timeline ever. It's just, I hate this. Okay, sorry, back to the fucking... what?
I'm gonna safely guess that the article gets even dumber with this supposed discovery.
2 sentences into this shit. He said, there is something very huge that we are measuring beneath the Giza Plateau. Yeah, your fucking ego, Philippe.
Well, I don't think that one could be measured with conventional tools. We'll probably need, like, the Large Hadron Collider for that in order to power it.
Jesus Christ. He and his team said they were tipped off to the alleged underground guardian by explaining that lines between the pyramids to the known Sphinx also point to a parallel mound under which the second feline facsimile supposedly resides.
Huh?
Look at him in the video.
So they don't even have a measurement for this one. They just looked at lines in the fucking sand? I made a prediction that it would get dumber. I was hoping I was wrong. They're looking at lines in the sand now! They're looking at fucking lines in the sand now, going like, yep, that's clear. It literally... Ah! You know, I feel like this could be used as a motivational video, right? This could be used as a form of motivation to remind you that, that even if, right, even if you think that you are beyond saving, that you have done something so unbelievably stupid, right? There's always people that are significantly dumber. Like people who look at fucking lines in the sand that point to a random-ass mound and think, yup, another Sphinx is there! Just remember, there's always a bigger fish!
Like a cryptic puzzle from an Indiana Jones movie. Okay, if any of you come see me on tour this fall, which you should do, there's a link to it below, one of the things that I talk about in my presentation on pseudoscience and misinformation is that part of the reason why pseudoarchaeology is able to be so popular with the general public is because the general public has really no idea what actual archaeology is. Instead, their perception of archaeology is informed by popular media, your Indiana Jones and Tomb Raider and things like that, which, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love. They're a great inspiration of mine, like for many people interested in archaeology, but they are obviously a terrible representation of archaeology.
Well, yeah, no shit. Smaller fish probably fits better. I guess you're
more
right.
conspiracy theories.
Yeah, do you want a quick synopsis of what we're currently dealing with right now?
Oh, I've been watching, like, on and off, something about, like, a sphinx being buried under the sands in Egypt.
Yeah, and guess what their fucking evidence of it is?
Lines in the sand.
Yep. They saw a line in the sand and went like, yep, that's where a sphinx is. This is the level that we're currently at.
People are not very smart. That is something that I've come to realize.
Again, I have a feeling that it only gets dumber from here.
Oh, probably.
But the public doesn't know that, and so grifting assholes, hypothetically, can dress up their bullshit conspiracies in a veil that looks like something from Indiana Jones, and the public will just eat it up without even thinking about it. The dude was essentially talking about ley lines on an 80,000 subscriber conspiracy podcast on YouTube and got a fucking New York Post article written about him. The bar just gets lower every day. Satellite images of the Giza Plateau have reportedly captured this dune, which the signal possessing radar claims measures approximately 108 feet tall. Oh my god. That's your image?
What?
That's the image that we're looking at. That doesn't even look like
literally anything.
It doesn't even look like a sphinx.
One thing that worries me is with how many people are slowly just switching to just using, especially when it comes to like kids who are just starting to learn how to use the internet. A lot of them are just using AI search.
Yeah.
And if something like the New York Post is going to be like making articles about this, I won't be surprised if somehow the AI is like, oh, there's a sphinx under the sands in Egypt, and it's like, we haven't confirmed this yet. You can't just say that there's one there. Because the AI is not that smart, and it can't jump to conclusions.
This bullshit.
Yeah, this doesn't mean anything. It's like a pillar or something. Like, or not a pillar, but like still, that's not the shape of a sphinx. We don't have any proper evidence for this yet.
And again, how does this supposedly prove that there's like an underground like mega city or something? Like I don't understand the conclusion.
That's the image. They literally did the same thing with the Khafre pyramid conspiracy. Editors, show the data that they actually found underneath the pyramid. Great, and now show how they reconstructed it.
Yeah, how the fuck did they come to that conclusion? Some platinum medalists jumping to conclusions.
That is a fucking massive leap if you ask me. Now the scan is obviously picking up on something here, but to call that a sphinx is just so disingenuous. Now I'm sure I hear a couple people saying like, dude, why you gotta be mad, bro? Big archaeology. He's an actual researcher, okay? Look, he's doing research. Finding something like this and then confidently claiming that it is something completely outlandish and publishing it to the world without bothering to fact check it is not fucking research.
No shit. I don't even think that would qualify as research for anything. That's just... If that's supposedly research, then I must be like... I don't know, I must be qualified to, like, be the next Indiana Jones or something, I don't know. These motherfuckers may as well be Texan grasshoppers.
They do have the ability to go and say like, hey, we've done... They said it was like seismic scans or something. They could like say like, hey, yeah, we found these and there's some irregularities, but they can't say what it is yet. They have no confirmation at all.
Listen, we have to just confidently say that it's a second Sphinx, otherwise people won't give a shit and we won't get that sweet, sweet grifter money. If that's research, Joe Rogan must be the second coming! Exactly!
I went out into the woods with a metal detector and mapped all of the points that I got signals at. That would be research. But if I then claimed that all of those signals were evidence that I'd found the location of El Dorado, that wouldn't be research. That would be complete bullshit. And you might say, oh, well...
Exactly!
It's a lot more likely that this would be another Sphinx than that you'd actually find El Dorado with a metal detector. But barring likelihood, there's an equal amount of evidence for fucking both. The first Sphinx sits slightly below the surrounding surface in a shallow depression, so it is possible the second Sphinx could be hidden beneath the higher mound. He noted that the mound is made of a hardened sand that would facilitate its existence rather than an impenetrable bedrock as well.
Just whatever.
Biondi said the precise
Every time I see these kind of conspiracy theorists, I'm always reminded of how everyone gets, or more specifically, all like conspiracy theorists get the, what's it called, like the argument of evidence or the argument of proof wrong, where they think it's like if they come up with a theory and no one can disprove it, that means that they're right, which isn't the case because they don't have any actual proof for their theory. It's just that it'd be really tedious and annoying to go and try and disprove it. Yeah, we could have a massive excavation project in Egypt and get all the way down to this thing, and then it's like, oh, we've like found out, of course, it's not a Sphinx, but it's like that takes a lot of money and time. You can't just come out with something like this and be like, oh, this is this, and you can't prove me otherwise, so that means I'm right.
Yeah.
The way that the theory, the argument of proof, I think again.
Burden of proof, I think it is.
Yeah, the way that it works is essentially you have to provide actual legitimate proof for your theory to like prove that this is real, and then people can try to disprove it with their own arguments.
Yeah. That fake journalism grifting is a sad existence. I mean, it's just the fucking New York Post at this point. That site at this point is just 90% making shit up and hoping it works.
Correlation between the visible structures and this mysterious dune has made him about 80% confident in his theory.
It's a fucking pile of sand, bro.
That's how real science works, guys. You don't fucking check with anyone. You just reach an 80% confidence just by your own research, and then you just get out there and you start running your fucking mouth. When small men cast big shadows, you know the sun is about to set. Precise geometrical correlation. Oh my god. I'm not quite sold on it, but if you threw in maybe like a resonance, maybe like a vibration, or like a harmonic, or maybe like energy, I might be on board with that. The reason
That was some wild editing. That fucking threw me for a loop.
researcher also referenced the fact that the Dream Stele, a granite slab sitting in front of the Sphinx #1. Okay, this is what I mean by this being really fucking irresponsible research. The public does not have the fucking tools they need to think critically about this information. So if you tell them confidently that you found a second Sphinx, they start labeling the only Sphinx as Sphinx 1. I think that whatever this is, it totally warrants more research. It's just a cool structure. There could be something there. But implying that it's pretty much confirmed is gonna lead to some poor bastard at the New York Post who loves Indiana Jones to publishing it as though it's fact to everybody else. Anyway, a granite slab in front of Sphinx #1 is carved with a pair of mythical cats, suggesting there was always supposed to be 2. Is that a typo? Is carved with a pair of mythical cats, suggesting that there were always supposed to be a second sculpture.
Okay, I'm not even sure if that's correct grammar. That's giving me a headache. Listen, we'll just say that they fucked up their wording because who cares?
Shouldn't that be there was always supposed to be a second sculpture? Or there were always supposed to be 2 sculptures? Some poor bastard at the New York Post who loves Indiana Jones and can't fucking grammar check his shit. Am I wrong? I feel like that's wrong. Maybe I'm the idiot here. Who knows? It's very...
Don't get gaslit by the New York Post writer who loves Indiana Jones and hates checking grammar.
Very likely. His theory implies that there was an actual function to the propagandistic symbol, which was constructed by Pharaoh Thutmose IV. Scans showing the alleged parallels between the Great Sphinx and its supposed subterranean doppelganger. This is something I'm gonna have to talk a little bit more about when I do some research, but like, what are the time periods on all these? Because a lot of times when people do this stupid fucking ley line shit, they're drawing parallels between a ton of different things that are not only very well documented and well understood, but were built like hundreds of years apart. The hieroglyphics reportedly describe how the Sphinx was a deity that appeared to a young Prince Thutmose as he slept in its shade, promising him the Egyptian throne in exchange for clearing off the sand that had entombed it. To get to the bottom of the matter, it is a typo. To get to the bottom of the matter, team scanned the ground.
Bro. Sunyon. Sunyon rings. They couldn't even fucking spell check their shit properly. You can tell that this is just typed down in a hurry. Like, as fast as humanly possible. And the editors were just like, yeah, sure, that's good. That's good enough. Just, good job. Wonderful, wonderful effort. Clearly, putting in as much effort as you possibly can when it comes to researching a second Sphinx as you do when it comes to spell checking and seeing if your grammar's even remotely correct. Which is to say, none at all. There's nothing going into this other than the brain cells that are rapidly dying.
Beneath the first Sphinx. Team, not the team. Am I going fucking insane? Team scanned the ground beneath the first Sphinx, all the pyramids, the conjunction between the pyramids, and the Khafre pyramid. Yeah, he claimed they found vertical shafts, horizontal passages that pointed to an underground megastructure, something I've already talked about before and has been beaten to death. I don't want to go over it again because I hate beating a dead horse, but sometimes, you know, you gotta beat the horse more when it keeps fucking getting up and walking away. These reportedly mirrored a network of shafts and passages beneath the above-ground Sphinx, illustrating an incredible symmetry. There's a buzzword for you. Drink.
No, Milo. I'm not doing that today.
Coincidentally, Biondi is not the only researcher to claim the existence of a second Sphinx. Egyptologist Bassam el-Shamma first raised the theory more than a decade ago, citing an ancient Egyptian record and mythology that described a lightning bolt striking the Sphinx. He postulated that this image could allude to a second monument that was destroyed after being cursed by a powerful Egyptian god. Egypt's former Minister of Antiquities, Zahi Hawass, has thrown cold water on such theories, arguing that extensive excavations of the area have yielded nothing.
Damn, they even have extensive fucking excavation of the place, and, they didn't...
Oh, okay.
I lost my train of thought again. God fucking damn it.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
Also, I love this next sentence here. Biondi stressed the need to study the phenomenon more carefully. Brilliant use of quotation marks.
I'm gonna be honest, I thought that said Blondie. I thought that first I was an owl, and I'm like, either your parents hated you, or the Arco just decided to go and insult you.
That's amazing. The extensive excavations raptured the Sphinx.
Biondi stressed the need to study the phenomenon more carefully. It's just so classic. It's just so classic. Don't get me wrong, I don't think Zahi Hawass is perfect. I got my qualms with him as well. But whether or not you like his fucking attitude, he's one of the biggest names in Egyptology. Now, my point with that isn't an appeal to authority, quite the contrary, actually. My point is that he is personally invested in Egyptian archaeology and Egyptian tourism doing better. So from a purely self-serving standpoint, archaeologists like Zahi Hawass have way more to gain from a discovery like this than whoever the fuck this schmo is. This is a point that I always make with these pseudo-archaeological...
Wait, I'm sorry, what the fuck?
...like this, than whoever the...
What the fuck is that?
Well, I mean, it looks like a caricature.
That's terrifying, I don't like that.
Fuck this schmo is. This is a point that I always make with these pseudo-archaeological cover-up theories. Whether it's that they're hiding giants, or hiding Atlantis, or they're leaving part of Göbekli Tepe...
Speaking of which, Atlantis, speaking of which, Milo, when Atlantis video?
Buried to hide the truth, you know who the fuck you are. Why the fuck would archaeologists want to hide the biggest discoveries ever made? There's a whole subset of the pseudo-archaeology...
That reminds me of a short that I literally saw earlier today, where it was just someone going, you know, mocking the whole scientists don't want you to know this, and then immediately following that up with, no, they do want you to know things. They will tell you things whether or not you even wanted or needed to know that in the first place. Scientists want the world to know things. That is kind of their job.
Pretty much.
Their job is literally to tell the public things. Why would they hide anything? The only people that would be hiding certain things are politicians. And people that want to sell you supplements. And bullshit artists like whoever in the fuck is thinking that there's a second Sphinx buried under that pile of sand. And
there's two reasons why I could think somebody would think that scientists might be hiding something from them, and one of them is, again, the burden of proof, because the proper scientist is going to wait so if somebody sees some of the evidence and be like, why haven't you told anyone about this? It's like, because we can't fully prove it yet. Yeah. It causes misinformation if they just come out and immediately say, like, hey, this is this, because then, you know, if they finally do dig it up and it's not what they said it is, then a lot of people are going to be very confused because misinformation. The other reason is also because there are some people that just for some reason think that it's like there's some people, and I think you know who exactly I'm referring to, that always believe that they are right.
Yeah.
And if anything comes out that's disproving them, they think it's a personal attack and are like, no, this person is clearly lying just to make it seem like I'm wrong. It's like, no, they don't even know you. They are just like putting the evidence that they have collected out there and proving this one thing that you thought was true wrong.
Yeah.
They're not just like lying and like hiding the actual truth. No, they're just put what they found out there. Now, could come out later that somebody's able to disprove it. That does sometimes happen. but they're never intentionally doing it as like a personal attack. It's just, hey, look at this stuff that we found.
Yeah, exactly. Also, let me quickly read some chat. I think you'd enjoy Liam from Plant Slant. I'm already subscribed to that guy. I love that guy. That guy's funny. I've gotten a couple of recipes that he's reacted to that I might try myself.
Oh, the cottage cheese boy.
He's the... Well, okay, close enough. I know him as the bean guy, but you know.
I know, I just called him the cottage cheese boy because I find it really funny how much he hates cottage cheese, because I don't blame him. I do think it's funny how many people are just trying to shove, like, they're just trying to put it into every single recipe.
Yeah. Have you already played the game? Not yet. I haven't played the game yet because we're still on the goofy, silly video section.
Economy online that is just founded in people complaining about things archaeologists aren't doing. Which is crazy because they don't give a flying fuck about the things archaeologists are actually doing. The people that make up these cover-ups don't care about archaeology. They just found a really profitable grifting angle for the outrage economy that we live in. You know what? I want a more reputable source. Let's see what the Daily Mail has to say about this. There he is, Filippo, on his fucking podcast, sitting on a little golden... It's not even golden, it's like a piss chair.
Why is he in the urine seat? Why is he in the piss chair? He's on the piss throne. Wrong, the red pill matrix dictates for us still. Yeah, it's all the Matrix's fault, guys. Yeah, it's all the Matrix.
UFO whistle... I'm sorry, what did that just say? Did that say...
I like how Milo got thrown out by some random fucking ad.
It's like a piss chair. UFO...
What did that say, actually? Hang on.
On a little golden... It's not even golden, it's like a piss chair.
UFO whistleblowers storm Capitol with explosive claims about... What the fuck? What the fuck is... What?
They're just the most random shit ever. These are like the most random type of ads you only see once in your lifetime, and you'll never see them again.
I don't even know.
Ow, my leg. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, don't hurt your leg.
UFO whistle... I'm sorry, what did that just say? Did that say something about UFO whistleblowers storming the Capitol with explosives? Huh. We are finding precise geometrical correlation, 100% of correlation in this symmetry, he added. What fucking symmetry?
Yeah, you know, the symmetry that you find after downing 5 barrels of Fent.
What even is Fent? I don't know what it is.
100% of what fucking symmetry? Because what you found doesn't really look like a sphinx. It's a vague oblong shape that is over there. How do you even quantify that you found 100% of this? You mean like there is 100% something at the other angle? Because of course there is. Would there be nothing there? Using the satellite radar technology.
Really, sometimes I say something to think about how the Onion somehow isn't bankrupt. That is true. That is true. Sometimes there are just some really wacky things that happen that the Onion is probably occasionally kicking itself going like, well, shit. We couldn't even make up anything that's just absurd. What the fuck is going on out there? But hey, they also own InfoWars now, so that's funny.
Capable of detecting subtle ground vibrations, Biondi claimed the data points to a massive structure concealed beneath a 180-foot-high mound of hardened sand. Oh, wow. Okay, so it's literally just the exact same article. Oh my god. 2 sphinxes. That's the dream stele.
So this is their other point of evidence. Hieroglyphics of there being another sphinx.
Let me have a look at that. What is that?
Sure, bro.
Even if there was another sphinx, it might have likely, I don't know, got destroyed somehow, or just disintegrated over time, because it's these isn't it stuff like made of sandstone, which isn't very stable?
Well, it's not like it's unstable. It's more like it's one of the. It's like on the lower end. It's like it's a relatively soft rock, because at the end of the day, it's just a bunch of sand that's coalesced so tightly that it's just become a rock.
Yeah. So even if there was a second Sphinx, it's probably long gone now.
Yeah.
We might find bits of it somewhere.
I mean,
Probably.
hell, the face of the one Sphinx
look hard enough.
that is over there is fucking, like, almost blasted right off over the years, so I mean, like...
Also, everything in that looks symmetrical. Like, I'm gonna be honest, that might just be artwork. Like, they might have just, they might have just been like, hey, we want like a really nice design on this, and then because there's definitely like actual hieroglyphics like just below it. Well, I guess they're all hieroglyphics, but like proper writing below it, and then the top looks more just like artwork. Because it's like I don't really see exactly what. Well, I mean, I guess to be fair, I don't understand hieroglyphics. I don't know what it would be saying. Maybe it does say something, maybe it doesn't. Like the top part. The bottom part is definitely writing of some kind.
Yeah.
I like this doesn't necessarily mean that there's two sphinxes.
Yeah.
And even if there was one, how would it get buried that far down?
Yeah, how does one end up getting buried, but somehow the other one is just fine?
Like,
yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't think none of the pyramids have been like fully buried, at least not as far as we know. None. The other sphinx might have been like partially buried because, like, yeah, the wind will literally move the sands over time. I don't think it could completely bury one of these things that far down.
Yeah.
The thing is, the sand underneath it isn't going to be moving because the wind can't really reach it because it's underneath the structure.
Yeah.
Don't
Fun fact,
think-
sandstone exists. A sandstone made from sand that was once sandstone. That hurts my brain to think about. What?
Huh.
Owie, my brain.
It's fucking
My
symmetrical.
last living brain cell.
They made it
I can
fucking
feel it dying.
symmetrical.
It's on
There's
life
two
support.
of them on it because it's fucking symmetrical. This is the fucking evidence, guys. This is the evidence
Oh,
that's
that's
good
what I
enough
was
for these people.
saying.
This carving that has two sphinxes mirrored from one another on a symmetrical stele, and this fucking vague image
Feels really weird to be hearing what sounds like my name, but I know it's not spelled the same way.
of like
Yeah.
something underground. That's enough. That is enough evidence. Oh, and the
Every
weird
once in a
lines.
while, they're just saying your name and saying, "Hey, pay attention."
Fuck you!
It's like the Markiplier, like, "Hey, jingle, 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 jingle," like jingling keys in front of the
Jingle,
camera.
jingle,
The back rooms? You know, the back rooms.
I hate to admit that did work on me when I was watching that video. I was literally
It
starting
did.
to look away, like I should go get like a soda or something. Hey, jingle, 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 jingle. Huh?
No.
Oh,
it's
say
not
hey!
well.
Developers in chat! What's up? Stream's going pretty good. We're looking at some wacky, goofy Egypt conspiracy theory and laughing at just how silly and goofy it can get.
Throw the word resonance up there too while you're at it. The other week,
God damn it! Yeah, just throw up buzzwords at this point. I don't care. I mean, New York Post clearly doesn't care. Neither does Daily Mail, let's be honest.
when I did my video on r/alternative history, I also noticed that there was a post.
I think we took a look at a little bit of that on another stream like a while ago. I don't remember how that went. All I remember is that it was funny.
About this discovery there. I just didn't go over it in the video, so I wanted to see what they had to say about it as well. If you haven't seen my r/alternative history video as well, you should check that out. And I want to give a big thank you to all the folks at r/alternative history. It seems like our communities have been meshing very well, and I want to thank my viewers for you guys seem to have been upholding the high bar, and I appreciate that genuinely.
Hopefully Sheeple can bring the sanity back. well, we'll find out.
Could a buried second Sphinx still have its original head?
Oh shit! Oh wow, we actually are taking a look at the alternative history subreddit. Let's see here. What does this one say? Been a lot of talk lately that a possible location for a second Sphinx has been identified near the Great Sphinx of Giza. Again, my main question is, like... well, two questions that I have about this. First of all, why is the first Sphinx still as intact as it is if somehow the second one is just fucking gone and buried? My follow-up question is, if we do somehow find the remains of a second Sphinx there, so what? That just means that there were two Sphinxes. I'm not really sure how that would be a massive bombshell discovery, but, like... I don't know.
Guess
maybe...
it'd be kind of cool to find, I guess.
Yeah, it would be a neat discovery, but it's like one of those things where it's just like, oh, there were two Sphinxes all along. I guess that's cool. Doesn't exactly prove that there's, like, a giant fucking, like, you know... it's not like we're gonna find the ancient city of Nokron underneath goddamn Egypt or anything.
I have no idea what that is.
Elden Ring reference, I don't know.
Possible location for a second Sphinx has been identified near the Great Sphinx of Giza. Nothing has been confirmed. How the fuck is alternative history Reddit doing a better due diligence of not claiming that this is fact than the New York fucking Post? No.
Well, because one of them is the New York Post, and the other one is a subreddit that at least seems to have genuine interest in seeing, you know, if there are certain things that are actually, like, you know, possibly wrong. Like, that's at least what I got from Milo's alternative history subreddit dive video, was that even though the subreddit's, like, overall premise is kind of wacky on the surface, it's mainly comprised of people that at least have just enough brains rattling around in their skulls for them to still question, you know, like, does this actually make sense, or is, you know, what all the archaeologists saying, is that what's actually true? And 9 times out of 10 they kind of go like, yeah, the archaeologists are kind of right on this one. Kind of sucks, but, you know, just...
Nothing has been confirmed, but it's enough to get people thinking. Yeah, that about sums it up. And it led me to a question that I don't see discussed much. When you look at the Sphinx we have today, something just seems off. The head looks too small for the body, and the body itself looks much more worn down than the head. I talked about this in that video, but there's a theory that the current head of the Sphinx is not what the head of the Sphinx always was, and that it was modified at some point over time from an older iteration. I said in that video, and I'll say again, that I like that theory. I actually think that's really interesting. I don't necessarily know if I subscribe to it. It would be kind of a hard thing to prove, so again, I'm not saying it's 100%. You know what? Actually, no, fuck it. I should say it's 100% and go on some fucking dipshit dude bro podcast and get myself...
Hey, Milo, I'm gonna start a podcast. Join my podcast, and I'll just call it the Random Bullshit Conspiracy Podcast, where we just make shit up for 3 hours.
Fucking New York Post article. But I think it's kind of interesting. I mean, we see examples...
They could do what we did during the fucking, like, Professor Dave Flat Earther video, where we just, like, come up with as much random bullshit as possible to out-bullshit every other conspiracy theory.
Yeah, Earth is actually a Mobius strip.
Yeah, true!
You know the ring from Halo? Yeah, we're just on one of those.
Listen, the Earth is actually a giant floating space ring that's on the back of a flying mechanical tortoise, okay? The elites don't want you to know this.
Look, all I'll say is that Halo isn't just a set of games, it's also the Bible, and I stand by it.
It's also the Bible.
It's just a depiction of it's just a depiction of, like, historical events.
True, yeah, that's exactly what happened.
All over the world of pieces of art being modified as cultures change and, you know, things move around. So I don't think something like this is out of the realm of possibility. And what this person is saying is, if the Sphinx had a different head at one point way in the past, and this other Sphinx is a Sphinx and does exist, and it was buried around the same time, could it have the same head as the other Sphinx? That's a great question. I have no idea, but you know what? This is already a better discussion than every actual article I have seen written about this. You know who I bet would have some really interesting things to say about this?
Oh boy.
TikTok.
Guys.
Oh no. Oh no, not TikTok.
Oh, I thought you might know who that person is, because I don't know who they are.
No, I don't know who this person is either.
Me neither.
This is what Scientologists actually believe.
Here we go again. They've scanned the Giza Plateau and they think they found a second Sphinx. I know. At first I was like, no, we've debunked all the second Sphinx rumors and theories. That's not happening. But then
Yeah, you and me both, Milo. We are in for a time.
watched Filippo Biondi be a guest on the Matt Beal Limitless podcast, and he explained his evidence. He explained the scans, and I'm not gonna lie, I think there's something to it.
Okay.
This is the danger of people not confirming whether their theory is properly true or not, is that it gets so many people to just jump on the bandwagon of, hey, this is true. And it's like, no, we don't have evidence for this yet.
Exactly. This is, like...
This is genuinely just how misinformation spreads. This is kind of fucked up.
And the even worse part about it is that it's obvious to anyone with a pair of eyes and ears that function at least half capacity that this isn't being done because they're actually interested in, the history of Egypt or anything like that. No. That's not why they're doing it. They're doing it to lure in suckers to basically give them money, either through ad revenue or just directly. It's all just one big fucking circle jerk of people falling for bullshit, and then the lead bullshit artists get money because they peddled bullshit that they probably even know is bullshit, but they don't care because they're getting paid for it. And that's a problem with it. It's fucking stupid. It's genuinely fucking just beyond comprehension as to how incredibly fucking stupid it really is.
Okay, so this is a Google image, like, from above.
It's bleak, guys. It's bleak.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Oh, it's hilarious. It's like, I always dreamed that the downfall of modern society would be, like aliens or something. It would be like humanity fought hard, tooth and nail to the last, but at the end of the day, we were overcome by a superior enemy. But it's not gonna be that. It's just gonna be all of us are just gonna be like, all right, everyone, fuck it. Let's just be stupid again. And we're all gonna get fucking measles will be back. Measles is back, I guess. I really hope there's some
I was literally just about to say. I was literally just about to say, wasn't there literally a measles outbreak that happened during this video's filming?
Also, that just reminds me, didn't the government say oh yeah, aliens are real? And they said that twice, and nobody gave a shit.
Yeah, I think what's funny is that both times they did it, it was also during the highest points of people going we don't give a fuck. Just tell us the idiot billionaire jackasses that were on that island so we know who to guillotine.
Yeah, pretty much. And also, both times it was pretty much bullshit, because it was the same sort of thing as this, where it was very much played up and also not fully, there was no actual evidence. I remember they released those, FBI files, and it's none of them actually make any sense. I think in one of them, there's literally a picture of Frieza, which is, that's not... It's from fucking what? Dragon Ball. We know he's not real.
Yeah. A lot of it is just... It's just kind of disappointing how quickly misinformation can just be morphed and twisted. And I get it, at the end of the day, when it comes to something like this, it's not particularly dangerous is the thing. It's not really dangerous, it's just silly. But the problem is that this is also how the more dangerous stuff, like anti-vax bullshit, ends up spreading. Just all this kind of stuff. And unfortunately, it's stuff like this that kind of leads people down this rabbit hole of believing in this kind of stuff.
Yeah. What was it? The person that said it's like there was like oh wait, it was the guy that said autism was caused by vaccines. He was like
Oh my god, the
unlicensed.
frickin'.
Oh god.
What?
Oh, just the whole argument of vaccines cause autism.
Oh.
As an autistic person myself.
Yeah, and also it's been disproven like 50 fucking times now. It's not caused by vaccines, it's genetic.
Yeah,
it just happens.
But here's the neat part. My counter argument to that one is: Did you know that the sales of ice cream actually lead to shark attacks?
Oh, actually, I do know what you're talking about, and isn't that okay? That's correlational though. That's not like actual causation.
Exactly. That's kind of the thing. Same thing with the fucking autism and vaccines thing, where they just go like, well, autism diagnoses started to go up, you know, when we started to do more vaccinations. But that's, again, it's not, that doesn't fucking beat anything.
Yeah,
it just means more people are getting diagnosed, and, like, autism is actually accepted as a real thing, instead of, you know, the disabled individual getting locked up in the basement for like 30 years.
Yeah, it's all...
Around the time that vaccines were starting to become like more widespread, I believe that's also around the exact same time that autism had a proper like medical diagnosis established, and like psychology, and more specifically like, you know, like people who are capable of actually giving out a diagnosis like that were becoming more widespread. It was becoming a bit more normalized to actually go to a psychologist, and like actually have them give somebody a diagnosis of autism. Because, yeah.
Pluto causes autism. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. Pluto. Yeah.
Pluto causes autism.
Listen, okay, the elites don't want you to know this. But, wasn't there another thing where, like, apparently Tylenol was, like, oh yeah, that was the fucking thing that, what's-his-face, fucking RFK Jr. was trying to peddle, that fucking Tylenol was causing autism in kids as well?
Actually, no. Tylenol causes, No, Tylenol causes something else. There is, cases of it causing, like, it can cause like health issues within the child, and it can cause disabilities. But
you get the point.
Oh yeah.
But I think we probably get the gist here. The talking corpse and his malnourished brainworm. I mean, you're not wrong. RFK Jr. does look like an actual fucking corpse. Looks more like a corpse than Prince fucking Charles or whatever the goddamn his name is. But I think with that, we will round off our little video segment here, and we will get into our demo here. I'm gonna start recording because I might turn this into a video. Anyways, I got this game. I got early access to the demo of this game, and the demo of this game is I just accidentally dropped something. Hang on. Wow, I cannot talk. I still can't speak. It's been fucking 2 hours now, and I still can't speak. But anyways, I got early access to this game, or at least the demo of this game, and it's going, and the demo is going to be going live on Steam in a couple days, like on the 5th, is what the developer has told me. But I got early access to show it off. I might turn this into a video or something down the line, probably pretty soon. But it's a game called Sheeple. And by the...
Is it about sheeps?
Well, judging by what I saw on the Steam page, not exactly. But...
Is it about misinformation and...
Well, I mean, the name would kind of lead you to that, but, you know what, we'll just get into the game. We'll just get into the game, and, we'll see how it goes, alright? We'll see how well I do at this game. And supposedly there are probably already secrets, so we'll probably play through it a couple times, and just like any new game that I have, it's loud as fuck. Hang on! Give me a second, I gotta turn down...
Yay.
I gotta turn down the game volume, give me a second. There we go. There we go, now it's better.
I do actually find it really funny that the people that usually use the word sheeple, like as an actual argument, usually are like their own definition of sheeple, because their definition is like somebody who just like blindly listens. They use it to be like, oh, people who blindly listen to the government, which not many people do that anymore after what the government's done. But also, they themselves are people that blindly listen to people who have the same viewpoints as themselves, like the fucking Sphinx thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyways. Here we are on the game. We are going to see how this goes. Anyways, let's just...
Oh, it's a little platformer. Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah. Anyways, here we go.
Yeah, Sheeple kind of sounds like a Pokemon.
And they're just gonna... Air keys or mouse to move cursor. Oh.
Oh, so you just need to get them from one end to the other?
Seems so. Okay, so let's see here. So how did it...
Oh!
Oh! I see. Okay, okay. I see what I probably need to do here. So... So, like, if I do that, and then that... Oh, that wasn't... That... Whoops. Okay, never mind. I did that wrong, again. Maybe like this. Maybe this will be good? Let's see! Fuck!
What?
Hang on.
My only question is how far?
Yeah, try that. Wait, no, because then they're just gonna still running left into the spike.
Right.
Oh, now you can put the lower block where you put it before.
Wait, can I move it?
No, like not move it afterwards, but there and there, yes. At least I think that might be...
Oh, it worked! Ah, sweet, there we go.
Yeah, my question was going to be like, how far can they jump down before, going splat?
Alright, so there we go. Okay, so we can spring them, I see. That one gets sprung there, and then what happens to... they just end up in a bit of a loop there. So... I put you here, and then put that one there? Yeah, there we go.
Yay!
Yippee, I did it. Alright, oh god!
This is so
I didn't see the... I'm sorry, I didn't see the spike bit there! I was too concerned by the spring! I was set up there to fling them... Hang on, I know what to do here now. So one there and one there. That should be good, right? Okay, cool.
Looks like it.
Alright, it worked. There's no reason for that to be as funny as it was. So what happens if they go all the way back to the... Okay, no, they just keep walking back and forth. Okay, so... I'm thinking what I have to do here is I have to wait until it goes back, and then they walk there. Okay, yeah. Okay, seems simple so far. And... I didn't even have time to process what was going on there. Alright, so let's see here. So I can... So what does this do? Okay, that springs you there.
Wait, no, the spike...
Right. Okay, so...
You gotta put a block in front of the spikes and then place the spring behind them so that way they run back into it.
Oh, wait, yeah, hang on. Okay, I see what I have to do here. So, spring, block, and spring. There we go, okay!
There you go.
We did it!
Yay, they're alive!
What does red blocks mean? Red blocks
they
fall.
Okay. I see, so you just gotta use the block to make them go back.
For once, falling blocks are... Well, actually, I probably shouldn't say the falling blocks are my friend, because it could go very wrong at any given point. Okay. So... Wait, hang on. Wait, how the fu- Wait. Hang on. Let me see something here. So if I put one wait, no, that doesn't... Oh. Yeah, okay.
Oopsie. They dead.
Right. Okay, so... Wait, this one is actually... this one's a thinker here. So what if I put that there, then put this one there? Holy shit, it worked!
So it was just a lot of ricocheting.
Okay, I'm figuring it out. This is very similar to the second level.
Oop.
These guys are fucking stupid. They're just flinging themselves into spikes. Also, wait, these are falling blocks. Oh, shit. Okay, so... What if I... Wait. That didn't...
That...
That didn't quite work as I thought it would. I'm trying to think here. Is it just gonna be similar to the last one? Actually, no, wait, it wouldn't, because then that guy just... Fuck. Okay.
They probably have him run into it in midair, so that way he gets, like, turned
Maybe?
around.
Ah, fuck. Wasn't high enough. Okay, I could probably figure it out. Just one higher, I think? And then you should just bonk off of that. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey! There we go. Wait, there's multiple? So I have to somehow get multiple across. And there's, okay, that one's interesting. So, if I set one up like that, no, fuck, okay. Fuck, okay, that, that, I didn't, so we only got, that sucks. Okay, this one's certainly a bit of a... Okay, of course that one wouldn't work! I don't know what the fuck my plan was there. No, I just did the same thing again. Yeah, that guy's just gonna... There we go. Alright, goodbye. Okay, this one... Aha! There we go. All about timing there, I see.
The power of timing.
Okay, so what happens and that guy kills himself? And I only have one block to work with?
Guess so.
Wait, hang on. Let me try and think. No. Wait, hang on. Okay, so...
Oh, I see.
I think I see what I might have to do here. That...
No.
That turned them both around. I did it too early. Fuck. Okay.
No, I see exactly how this fucking goes.
Oh, wait. Fuck. Wait, hang on. Okay, so let me just observe them for a bit. That one goes all the way up to there. So if I... Nope. Fuck.
Wrong spring.
There we go.
There you go.
I have no idea if that was the correct solution, but it worked. So we'll go... What the fuck? Okay, that's not what my plan was. That isn't... That... I didn't... that's... Is this inspired by the lemmings? I don't know. It's inspired... I have no idea. Let's see here. Alright, so let's do a little bit of experimenting here. That one will take them up there, and that one will... Oh, wait, hang on. I think I figured it out. I see what I have to do. One there, and then one there. Yeah, yeah, yeah! There we go! That gets them through. Okay, so let me see how this one... That's awkward. Okay. Okay, so this one will probably take them up to the second spring, but that kills them. I have an idea.
Big brain moment. Still big brain moment.
There we are. That was easy. Okay, so what happens here? We have multiple dudes. Okay, that one is just on that. It is partially Lemmings inspired, I see. Alright. And, yeah, that one just... Alright. Okay, so let me try and figure out how to get them to not Final Destination themselves. I have an idea. So one spring here.
Well, now they're both gonna go above.
Oh, wait, yeah, hang on, that's a problem. And then that one gets
Not good.
lost and...
You gotta place the spring after the first one goes.
Yeah, okay, I see.
Ugh.
You gotta place it now.
Oh, wait, hang on. Okay, wait, I see what I have to do. I see what I have to do. Okay, so block here. After the first one, there we go.
There you go.
There we go, that figures it out. That figures it out. There we are. Wonderful. Oh, and that's how it ends. Total deaths, 40. Let's see here. Alright, wait, hang on. So, let's see here. I want to see if I can get through all of these without having them immediately die. So, obviously that
Short
one's...
little demo. That looks pretty neat.
Yeah, let's see here. Let's see here. So, I think with this one it was like this, and then that did it. Wonderful. Alright, wonderful. I'm trying to get through it without any of them fucking killing themselves here. Boink! Okay. And then that is that, and then there we go. And there we go. Alright, so this requires a bit of quick thinking here. And since I know that I could just put one right above a spring there we go. What I find really funny is that just like, if you put the spring there, or put the block above the spring, it just doesn't fucking do anything to them. It's just like, oh, what was this? Oh, my head kinda hurts. Let's just keep going. I'm gonna do that. There we go. And now... And I already fucked it up because I completely forgot. Alright, wait, hang on. Okay, so spring there. There it is. Do it in as few deaths as possible. Put a block there, put a block there. We only have one death under our belt here, so that should be fine.
Now one is manageable.
1 is manageable. Any more than that, and it might go wrong. I forgot what I was supposed to do with this one, so that one is... So put that there. Put that there. Yeah, there we go. Yay, it worked. The settings menu has a game speed option. Ooh, wait, hang on. Sure, let's see. Oh god. Yes, move. They just haul ass straight to their death, I see. Oh god. Alright, let's see. That didn't quite go according to plan. Okay, and alright, hang on. Let's do it like nope, wait, hang on, I fucked it up again. Okay, so one there. I have to wait to put the other one. There we go. Alright, that did it. I fucked it up already. There we are. Alright. Wonderful. This one's like a challenge. I can, like, see if I... Fuck. One there, one there. There we go.
Oh, I just realized the dev said in chat if you're wanting some more funny content, the settings menu has a game speed option.
Yeah, I already cranked it up to max.
Oh.
Is that max speed here? Let's see here. So what does reduced screen effects look like? Ooh, wait, hang on. What is alternative color? Ooh. Oh, is that like a colorblind thing? I'm assuming that's like a colorblind mode. Wait, hang on.
Now orange.
Is that... Wait, is this like a... Is this a reference to Portal? Like the blue and orange? Because I'm getting massive Portal vibes from that specifically. Also, let me see here. What did this one do? That's what happened in this one. Goes from 25x speed to 2x speed. Wait, hang on. I want to... Wait, hang on. No, not that one. I want to see what it looks like at the lowest... Oh god, even the restart is slow. Hang on.
It slows down the entire game, not just the, That's just the speed of the dudes.
Alright, wait, hang on. Let's see here.
Not a poor reference, it's just good for colorblind people. Oh, okay. That's pretty neat.
Let's just see the slow motion of them fucking dying. Bonk. So it's just a colorblind thing. I thought I was a Portal reference, because, you know, fucking... You know,
I mean,
blue
to
and
be
orange
fair, it's
Portals.
probably for people who are specifically red-green colorblind.
Probably, I can see that. But, let's see here. You know what, hang on. I just wanna... So I can do, like, So wait until Wingus over here goes through here. And then... set the thing up for Dingus over here, so that way they can go through. Boink! Will he make it? Just barely made it, let's go. And Dingus clears the gap in stunning style. Hey, hang on, we gotta crank it back up again.
Damn, they're just fucking booking it.
I completely forgot what I was... I completely forgot what hang on. Okay, so block there, spring here. There we go. We did it. Oh, okay, I see. Alright, so let's see here. So we have our settings with this one. Whoa, wait, hang on. Oh. Oh, wait, hang on. That's interesting. So... with the death... Oh, okay. That's like a completely different style. Wait, hang on. That's pretty neat, actually. Let's see here. Alright. Alright. Let's just do one more run. This time, no deaths. We're gonna try and do 2x speed, completely deathless. Let's see if we could do that. Wonderful. And then block here, block here. There we are. Wonderful. And then... fuck. I placed the complete wrong thing. I already fucked it up. Alright, hang on. Let's try this again. No deaths this time. Come on, we can do it. We can do it without killing anybody, right? So there's the springs. Spring here, there we go. Block here, block here. Place it too soon, there we go. God damn it! I keep on forgetting just how fast this game is going, and then it just flops right in. Alright, hang on. Hang on. Trust the process, trust the process. Trust the process, we got this. Fuck. Hang on. I am determined to get through this without killing any of them on 2x speed. I'm going to get this done here. I'll be the first person to ever deathless 2x Sheeple, alright? I will be the first one to do this. You can bet your ass I'm gonna figure it out.
I don't really want to bet my ass, thank you.
Well, too bad. You're betting your ass right now. There we go. Boink.
Okay.
Alright, oh, I almost... There we go. Oh, fuck, right! I almost forgot what I was supposed to do here. There we go.
I believe in you!
Alright,
Mostly.
so... Spring here. Spring here. There we go. Damn it! Fuck! Doing so well. Alright, wait, hang on, I got this. I got this. I wanna lock the fuck in here, alright? You're about to see... You are currently watching a master at work. Dingus, Doofus, and Wingus are going to survive, alright? I placed the spring too early! Alright, hang on. Hang on, I know what I'm doing here. Alright, do that. There's 6 of them. I don't know, figure out. I got too distracted by that fucking message. Damn it! Let's try this again. I got this.
There's 6. Wingus, Dingus, Pingus, Mingus, Gary, and Larry.
Gary and Larry. Yeah, we just for the last 2 we don't. The last 2 we don't follow the naming scheme. We just make shit up at that point. All right, there we go.
Thank you, Dan, for commenting. Gaster looking at his England.
Damn it! Why is it always on that one where I choke the hardest?
You always place it just a little bit too far away.
It's either I place it too early or I place it too far away on complete accident. I know where I'm supposed to put it, and then I fuck it up right at the last second. Tip 4, the levels actually have skips unless there's more I don't know yet. Oh boy. There's like speedrunning strats I don't know about yet. Damn it, I did it again! Fuck! Here we go again. Let's do this. Alright, I have it down now. Alright, I can figure this out. I am going to... You will all see and weep upon witnessing that none of these poor bastards are gonna die.
We'll see about that.
There we go! Alright. Alright, hang on. Let me just quickly analyze this. I have 2 springs. Right. 1 there, and then 1 there.
Thank you, Dan, for the meme.
There we go. Okay, 1 there. And then 1 there. There we go.
There you go.
Okay, now it's time to... Okay.
Is this...
There we go.
Hey.
No deaths, baby!
Yeah.
Hey, none of them died! Ignore the fact that the tally went up by like 10 over me trying to attempt that, but I did it! 2 times! None of them fucking died. We did it. I win. I'm a master at work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. But I will
Do you
say,
think you can go even faster?
no, unfortunately, I have it at the highest speed that it can go. Though it would be
Boring.
really funny if you could like crank up the speed even further. If the like you could just crank it up for absolutely no reason, just to, like it would be an interesting challenge. Maybe like a 3 times speed, but this is a pretty good game. Pretty interesting idea for a game. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like it. It's kind of like I guess the best way I could describe it is like a reverse platformer where you're not, like, in control of the doofus in question. You have to make sure that the doofus in question doesn't, like, kill themselves. I like this idea. It's really neat. It is really neat. I'm hoping that, obviously, down the line, there's, like, more things, more mechanics that are introduced and whatnot. Hopefully, there's, like, maybe, like, I have an idea of, like, I already have, like, an idea of, like, maybe one of the levels, you have to, like, guide each of them into, like, different spots, maybe. So, like, one of them has to go into one specific exit, another one has to go into a different one or something like that. That would be an interesting thing. But that's just, like, an interesting little suggestion that I have. But overall, I like this game.
Yeah,
you can
I
cheat
like
it faster by editing the save file. Oh my god, that sounds hilarious. But I do like this game. Like, this is genuinely it's a really cute game. It's really silly. It's a really silly idea. I like it. I really like it. Plans to create 4 more full worlds with tons of... Oh, there's gonna be multiple worlds? Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. But yeah, I really like this game. It's really neat. You said that you put this together, I think, in your messages to me, you said you put this together in only, like, a handful of months? Like, 4 months? 4.5 months, you said. Like, damn. 4.5 months and you have this? This is pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. I can't wait to see what more you have planned. I'm gonna be looking forward to this. It's really silly. It's just a really silly little goofy game. I like it. Really like it. And apparently you're gonna have a level editor too? Fuck yeah. Fuck yes. Alright. But yeah, this, I recommend it. I recommend this game. I honestly don't have too many... I honestly don't have much to complain about, other than, again, it's pretty short. Got through it pretty quickly. I guess aside from trying to figure out the skips and whatnot, which I'm not really, like, a speedrun type of person, but, like, overall, I like it. I really like it. First version was made in a week for a game jam. You know what? I'll just be dead honest. Most of the best games that I played were usually stuff that was put together in, like, a week for, like, a specific event. Like, again, so far one of my favorite games, One Shot, I think that game was literally put together in, like, a month. For, you know, something that, like, the current publisher of One Shot put together. Which I think was, which I think is pretty neat. I love these kinds of games. This is really neat. But, yeah, I can't wait to see what comes, from the future of this game. I don't know why it lagged there for a little bit when it closed, but that was weird. But I like it! I like it! That is a pretty fucking good game. That is a really fucking good game. Really fucking good game.
Funky.
Got it all done in only 35 minutes. Alright. I guess I have time for something else. I've noticed that there's maybe a new Ultra Kill mod, but I want to save that for, like, its own dedicated stream, though. If all goes to plan, the level editor should be launched in 1 to 2 months. You can bet your ass I'm probably going to be creating some wacky shit with that. I'm going to create the dumbest fucking levels humanly possible. Level editors and stuff like that in games, I usually just do the dumbest things humanly possible, so you can probably bet that there's going to be some silly stuff I'll do with that when that happens. But yeah, I like that. I really like that game. That is not bad. And also probably expect the stream highlights video to probably be out sometime this week. Maybe I'll time it with the release day of the demo or something like that. I think that would be funny. But anyways, this was a pretty short stream, but you know what? I had fun. But anyways, with that being said, thank you guys so much for dropping by. Thank you to my wonderful guests here for enhancing the experience as always. Thank you. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Heinz Ketchup.
Heinz Ketchup.
Yeah, there we go. that's probably the complete wrong way to pronounce that. But thank you for making the game. That is absolutely fantastic. Yeah. With that being said, I'll see you guys whenever I see you. Take care, everybody.